And good morning to you, and welcome to IESA Class 2A sectional action from Mount Sterling, where the Pikeland Lady Braves, with a record of 19-3, take on a 15-4 squad from Pleasant Plains. We glad you're alongside this morning on Central Illinois Sports. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. A beautiful morning for junior high softball action. The winner will play in the state finals in Normal next Friday and Saturday. And we're excited for the game here this afternoon. Thanks to Dave Phelps and the folks at Brown County for being hospitable as always. And a little bit of breeze blowing today and just perfect weather for sectional softball action. Jack's alongside. I'm Charlie. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Here to serve you for all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services by visiting greatriversbank.bank. We'll talk about how the two teams have done so far on the season, how they advanced to this point in postseason play, and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairieland FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
I am Shelley Brinicke. I'm a lifelong resident of Pike County. Pike County is a part of me, and I am distressed by the serious clerical and financial issues of the county right now. These clerical issues affect all county residents. It will take transparent communication and hard work to solve them. As county clerk, I would research, learn, and know the duties of the office. I'm conscientious, meticulous, and dedicated. I believe Pike County deserves the best in their elected officials, and that best can only come from a servant heart. Vote Shelley Brinicke for Pike County Clerk.
Paid for by Shelley Brinicke for Pike County Clerk.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Pikeland Lady Braves out on the field for their warm-ups. They will be the home team this morning. That is determined by a coin flip at this sectional level, and they won the coin flip and will be the home team on the scoreboard here today. Pleasant Plains, with a 15-4 record, will be the visiting squad. The Pleasant Plains Cardinals on the season are an impressive 15-4. Their losses on the season came to Williamsville, a 16-4 loss, lost to Chatham-Glenwood 7-1, and also have a loss to Rochester by a score of 10-6. So they play that Springfield area competition, which is always very, very good. They have wins on the season over Petersburg-Porta 8-4, Jacksonville Our Saviors 21-0, New Berlin 8-0, North Mac 16-1, Auburn 16-2, Mount Pulaski 12-2, Springfield Lincoln 12-2. Pawnee 14-0, and Franklin 15-0. In the postseason, they've beaten Mason City Illini Central 15-0, Athens 15-6, and beat Porta in the championship in a tight contest by a score of 6-5. So the young Cardinals are playing in the sectional against the Pikeland Braves, who have 3 blemishes on their record on the year. Those were to Jerseyville 8-6, Beardstown 3-2, and Calhoun 8-7. So all the losses within a couple of runs. Wins on the season over Griggsville Perry 13-2, Liberty 6-4. Liberty with just 2 losses on the year. They're actually playing Calhoun in a 1A sectional today. They defeated Pleasant Hill 9-2, Rushville 21-6, Carrollton St. John 5-2, Auburn 11-1. So that's a common opponent between these two squads. Beat Jacksonville Middle School 3-1. Winners over Western 19-0. Meridosha Chambersburg 14-4. Brown County 15-1. Beat AC Central 15-0. Beat Quincy St. Peter 15-0. And defeated Augusta Southeastern 16-3. In postseason play, they beat Rushville Industry by a score of 9-5 and Camp Point Central in the regional championship by a score of 8-3. Other sectional games going on in Class 2A today. Beecher and Braidwood Reed Custer. Toulon Stark County and Stronghurst West Central. Metamora and Havana. Westville Junior High and Bismarck Henning. Maroa Forsyth and Downs Tri-Valley. Hillsboro and Gillespie. And Windsor and Teutopolis playing at the 2A level today. And the winners of the games today will play on Friday in Normal in the state finals. Glad you're alongside this morning on Central Illinois Sports. We'll take a look at lineups for both squads next.
When you have a financial question or ideas, you need someone to listen. A professional can listen and help provide insight. Andy Henry of Integrity Investments and Financial Services in Pittsfield can assist you to evaluate your long-term investment and retirement planning approach. Call Andy today to schedule a time to discuss your financial planning and strategy at 217-285-6441. That's 217-285-6441 for Andy Henry and Integrity Investments and Financial Services.
Midwest Snowing, your locally owned shaved ice business, is looking forward to seeing all of our loyal customers this summer. Come try one or all of our over 30 flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Natural line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to see our schedule. If you want to see us at your event, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer. Central States Fiber are the local experts for all fiber installation services. Central States Fiber is also now offering custom underground boring services and can assist you with in-ground dog fence installation. Call Tyler Hill and Central States Fiber at 217-491-2874. That's 491-2874 for Central States Fiber. Wishing the Lady Braves good luck in today's game. Allen Auto Sales is the place to go for all of your pre-owned vehicle needs. We make the car buying process simple and are here to meet all of our customers' needs. Allen Auto Sales is located next to Pizza Hut in Pittsfield. Call us at 217-430-6372. That's 217-430-6372 for Allen Auto Sales, saying good luck to the Lady Braves in today's game.
Well, let's take a look at the starters here today. First of all, for the visiting team in Pleasant Plains, Missy Coffee squad, 15-4 on the season. They'll start the following here today. Leading off, playing the catching position is Sloan Noble. Delana Manuel will bat second and play center field. Caden Skinner is the pitcher. She'll bat third. Aspen Katowski bats in the cleanup spot, playing shortstop. Allie Van Vedhuizen is the right fielder, batting fifth. Batting sixth and playing first base is Anna Nessler. Paige Sowers will bat seventh and play left field. Lexi Shemkis at the hot corner today, batting eighth. And batting ninth is Colby Strimskoffer. She is the second baseman.
Strimskoffer.
Easy for you to say. For the Pikeland Lady Braves and Coach White, they are 19-3 on the year. Lincoln McCartney will lead off and play short. Sophie Gingler bats second and will play second. Josie McClintock bats in the three-hole. She'll be doing the catching here this morning. Paige Willman in the cleanup spot, playing left field. Deegan Allen will play center, batting fifth. Reese Ramsey in the sixth spot, playing third base. Emma Wampos will be in the circle today. She's batting in the seventh spot. Piper Henry bats eighth and plays first. Kinley Griggs will be the designated player, batting ninth. For the right fielder, Bailey Hill. Starting lineups today brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. They're open Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Our scoreboard today brought to us by Trucks LLC. For all of your diesel repair needs, call Trucks. Trucks is currently operating with mobile services only at this time. Until their new building is finished, it's being constructed in the industrial park in Pittsfield. Trucks looks forward to helping the local communities with all of their diesel needs. Call Trucks, 217-922-0044. And be sure to like Trucks on Facebook. That's Trux, Trucks.
Busy day for broadcasting as we'll be at Minden Unity, 5:30 pregame, 6 o'clock kickoff as they host Route Catholic. Route 3-0 in the season. Minden 1-2, but the best 1-2 team around. But softball action first today. Let's hope we get to make another trip on Friday to Normal with the girls from Pikeland Community School.
First three batters for Plains in the top of the first. Sloan Noble, Delana Manuel, and Caden Skinner to face Emma Wombles, the 8th grader. It's a pitcher. Her battery mate in McClintock, also an 8th grader. And the Lady Braves in the red uniforms, white sleeves, black pants here today. Pleasant Plains in the red uniforms, blue lettering with a white outline, and blue pants this morning.
It's interesting as I watched our girls play in the Little League World Series and then here too. You used to have to start with both feet on the rubber, then you could rock back, but I think they've relaxed that a little bit. There were some illegal pitches called in that tournament. Hopefully there won't be any of those here, as if you went letter of the law, a lot of people throw illegally. But, hey, pretty good pitching at this level. I watched them all warm up, and there's some girls that can throw the ball.
They're getting some gates closed down the right field line. Devin Workman's going to be our home plate umpire. We're just waiting for him to take his perch behind the plate, and we'll be ready for softball action.
Devin getting his steps in today. He's been all over the field already this morning. He'll be behind the plate. We've seen Devin work a lot of different sports, and we're ready to go. Here's Charlie to tell you all about it.
Sloan Noble bats from the right side. She's the catcher. Wears the number 4 on her back and faces Wombles. One underway in sectional action. The first pitch is a swing and a miss for strike one. Third baseman Ramsey plays a couple of steps in front of the bag. Piper Henry is even at first. The outfielders are straight away, and the wind's blowing in from, I believe, left center field. The 0-1 pitch from Wombles. Took a little something off of that one. Fouled out of play, and quickly, 0-2 on the leadoff hitter, Sloan Noble.
Noble's been aggressive, swung at both the pitches, both in the strike zone. See what Wombles wants to do here. Maybe a changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes the count. The pitch. Fouled off on the right side. Nice job by Noble to battle it off. Still 0-2.
No pitch count in softball, I don't believe. Just innings, is it not?
I don't think there's anything.
Well, that's
you
good.
have to worry about as far as innings in a week or pitches in a day or a game. Here in the top of the first, the count is 0-2 on the batter, Sloan Noble. The next swung on, fouled off of the batter. Dead ball, hit her in the box, so we'll do it again on another 0-2 count.
4 pitches delivered by Wombles, and 3 of the 4 have been fouled off. All swinging.
She's in the zone early. That's what you like to see, people throwing strikes.
Center fielder playing a little bit more shallow with that wind blowing in at her back.
Still 0-2 on Noble. The pitch low. Get blocked by McClintock, the catcher, and it's 1-2.
Saw a lot of these girls in the state basketball tournament as they look around the field, and McClintock was one of those tough battlers underneath the basket. She does the same behind the plate.
Just true. 1-2 the count now on Noble. The next from Wombles. Swung on, chopped up the middle. It'll be taken by Wombles. Underhanded to Henry at first for the first out of this contest. Nobody on, 1 out, and the batter will be Delana Manuel. She is the center fielder. 0-0 here in the top of the first inning. 1 out. Manuel also a right-handed batter. She stands toward the middle of the box. See if she might want to do a little bunting here. The pitch from Wombles. High, ball 1. Good crowd on hand. They're also playing some junior high baseball on the field just behind us. And a dandy game over there and a regional semifinal in that action. This is the sectional championship. The next fouled off over and out of play on the right side. And the count moves even to a 1-1. The right fielder, Bailey Hill, gave a look at that one, so that's going to get out of play. 1-1 to count on Delana Manuel. The pitch swung on a miss as Wombles blew it by her that time. And she's ahead in the count once again, 1-2.
Pounds that ball into her mitt to get ready, kind of like the young lady from Mexico did when we saw them on TV.
The 1-2 pitch, swung on, down the right field line, foul.
You want to guard that line a little bit. She's been hitting the ball to the right side consistently.
Everybody a little late.
See if they make a little adjustment here.
On the swing. 1-2 the count. Wombles looks in for the sign from McClintock. She rocks and fires home. High and out, and it's 2-2.
Tried to rise ball that time, but Manuel did not go for it.
2-2. Manuel, the next. High again, and she's worked the count full now.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the first inning, no score on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
The payoff pitch swung on, fouled. She actually fouled it, and on the backswing, hit it again with the bat.
If you're the catcher, you want to watch out for that. We've seen Yachty and others go down on that backswing. That hits you in the back of the helmet.
Good battle going on now between the batter, Delana Manuel, and the pitcher, Emma Wombles. Who's going to win it here? Top of the first, I should say, 1 out in the next. Outside, and it's ball 4. And Pleasant Plains has the first runner of this contest.
Ball was high. Rise ball ended up in her eyes. So
Caden Skinner comes to the plate now with a runner at first base and 1 out. Skinner batting in the 3-hole. She'll also be the pitcher for Pleasant Plains today.
Wombles has delivered 11 pitches already in the ball game. Not that there's a pitch count, but good to know that she's had to throw quite a few. Plains has fouled a lot off.
First pitch. Swung on, foul back into the mitt of McClintock for strike 1.
I like the way McClintock came up and set ready to throw as the runner bluffed going to second.
Manuel really exploded off the base there. Let's see if she wants to do a little running. They are quite a ways away from the base up the middle. The pitch inside and low. 1-1.
Batter really has that back foot deep in the box. Kind of a different stance than you're normally going to see.
Already a hole in the right-handed batter's box today. It's been dry for a while. A lot of dust, hard to pack it down. The 1-1. Swung on a chopper toward the shortstop, Lincoln McCartney. She will throw across to first, and the throw is high. Pulls Piper Henry off the base a bit, and it'll be 2 on with 1 out on an infield single. And the batter will be Aspen Katowski, the shortstop.
Playing a little deep are the infielders, and I think in fast pitch you got to be even with the bags pretty much when you start.
It was a chopper.
Don't
get to her in a hurry.
Don't know that Skinner's an extremely fast runner, but took a long time for that play to develop.
2 on, 1 out in the top of the first, and here's Katowski trying to give Plains an early lead. The pitch outside corner for a strike. The runner now goes for third. It is a high throw, goes into the fence, and Pleasant Plains going to score the first run of the game on the error. Across home plate is Delana Manuel, and the Cardinals steal an early one and take a 1-0 lead.
Yep, got to be really vocal here and make sure that your pitcher knows what's going on. Everybody was a little quiet on that one. Womble tried to make the throw over, and not unusual for pitchers is when they have to throw overhanded in baseball or softball, that's a little different throw.
Well, I think when she caught the ball there, she was kind of turning her back, and the runner noticed it, took off for third. A quick throw. It was a little high, went to the fence, and an early 1-0 Pleasant Plains lead on the Trucks scoreboard. 1 out, runner at second base, and Katowski is the batter.
Make sure we shorten the damage. I've got 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
0-1 according
or
to the umpire here.
Excuse me.
Scoreboard a little lagging. It says there's 2 outs, and there's really not. 1 out, the next. Swung on, popped up on the infield. The second baseman Gingler calls it. She's true to her word for the second out of the inning. So 2 away with the runner at second. The Lady Braves would like to see that runner stranded there. Plains trying to capitalize with 2 outs, and here's Allie Van Vithuizen.
Minimize the damage, as they like to say. That's what you need to do right here.
1-0, the score for the Pleasant Plains Cardinals in the sectional championship game. Van Vithuizen bats from the right side. She's the right fielder and bunts down the third baseline. It will roll foul. 0-1.
Good thing to let that go foul because she really got out of the box well that time. And the third baseman in Reese Ramsey was intelligent to let that ball go foul.
Ramsey's about a third of the way down the third baseline now, trying to take away that bunt with 2 outs, but they like the speed of Van Vithuizen. even with 2 outs. Runner at second base. The 0-1 pitch from Emma Wombles. Swung on, foul down the right field line. 0-2. These Plains hitters are putting the ball in play. They're going to make you work, it looks like. And I like their approach at the plate.
Skylar Dietz, the first base coach, had to get out of the way of that one. They don't make you wear helmets.
The count is 0-2 on the batter, Van Vithuizen. The next. Swing and a miss, struck her out, and we head to the bottom of the first inning. Plains strikes first. The Lady Braves come to bat.
The team at Great Mortgage would like to wish good luck to Lincoln McCartney and the Lady Braves in their upcoming game. Good luck, girls. We are super proud of you. For all your home purchase and financing needs or refinancing, call Donald McCartney and his team at Great Mortgage, 847-727-9312. Great Mortgage can help you with all your home loan needs from Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Florida, Missouri, Colorado, and Arizona. Great Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Good luck, Lady Braves. Please give us a call at 847-727-9312.
Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the First Lady of Pittsfield, Christy Mendenhall, are very proud of the PCS Lady Braves. We know how hard you have worked, and it's great to see you chasing your dreams in the postseason. Play hard, show good sportsmanship, and you'll always be winners to us. Good luck today from Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and Christy. Outside Corner Decals, Signs, and Gifts is the place to go for all of your vehicle decal, storefront signage, and personalized gifts. Let owner Corey Wombles and the Outside Corner team help bring your ideas to life. Call Outside Corner at 217-653-3588 and make sure to check them out on Facebook. Good luck to the Lady Braves from Outside Corner Decals, Signs, and Gifts.
Bottom of the first inning in a 1-0 lead for Pleasant Plains. First 3 batters for Pittsfield in the bottom of the first. Lincoln McCartney, Sophie Gingler, and Josie McClintock. Around the horn with the Lady Cardinals. Anna Nestler is at first. Colby Strimsker is playing second. The third baseman is Lexi Shimkus, and Aspen Katowski is at short. Paige Sowers is in left. Delana Manuel in center, and the right fielder is Allie Van Vithuizen, the catcher. Sloan Noble, and in the circle it's Caden Skinner doing the pitching duties to start this contest for the Cardinals, who have a 1-0 lead on the Trucks scoreboard.
Top of the first was a 1 hit on an infield hit, a base on balls, a strikeout, and 1 error in the inning. 1-0 as we move to the bottom of the first inning. And here come the Lady Braves.
Lincoln McCartney, the 7th grader, leads things off, playing the shortstop. Bats from the right side, stands towards the back of the box as she faces the pitcher Skinner. The righty rocks and deals right down the middle for strike 1.
She's got pretty good velocity on her pitches. I don't know that she throws a lot harder than Wombles does.
0-1 the count on the leadoff batter, McCartney. Skinner back to the circle on the rubber, and the pitch swung on, chopped down toward the third baseline. It is a foul ball, just foul. Had it been fair, they would have got her.
Oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Third baseman aggressive on the play that time, and Lexi Shimkus, and she picked up just as it went foul, but said, I'm going to throw it to first just in case. 0-2 the count on McCartney. So Skinner ahead here. Let's see what she wants to go with. Outfielder's player to hit the opposite way, and the pitch is a ground ball toward the second baseman. Second baseman scoops, and Fields throws it over to first for the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, Sophie Gingler comes to the plate. Sophie battling a little bit of a rolled ankle that happened in practice yesterday. She's usually got pretty good speed. We'll see how that hampers her here today. She's playing second base. The 8th grader for the Lady Braves. Nobody on, and the pitch is a line drive base hit. Out into left field. Left fielder throws it into second base, and Sophie Gingler's aboard with the first hit for the Lady Braves.
When we saw Gingler come in during the COVID time playing a guard on the basketball team, you just knew she was aggressive. She didn't mess around there. 1 pitch and a base hit. Hardest hit ball of the day.
A runner at first base, and here comes Josie McClintock, the catcher for the Braves. Josie also an 8th grader. Squares to bunt and takes the first pitch for a ball inside. 1-0 the count. McClintock bats from the right side. Where's the number 8 on her back? The runner at first is Sophie Gingler. Skinner back to the rubber. Deals. Taken high and inside again. It's 2-0. As McClintock again squared the bunt for a moment and then pulled back.
Both very close pitches, but neither one was called a strike.
Eagle Eye McClintock, that's why they call her that.
Just now.
2-0. See if she gets the green light here. Squares to bunt. Takes a strike, and it's 2-1.
Big gap there between the right fielder and the center fielder. The right fielder playing very shallow and backing up first base. If you could get a ball over the second baseman's head, it'd roll to the fence.
2-1 the count to Josie McClintock. A 3-hitter for the Lady Braves. They trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. The pitch. High, gets past the catcher, and on that pass ball, the runner will scoot up to second base, and Sophie Gingler. So now a runner in scoring position, a 3-1 count on Josie McClintock with Paige Willman waiting on deck.
Pitch was high, but the catcher could not control it. She got to make that play because that allows her to go to second. I think she'd made it either way.
Yeah, good speed out there, even with a little bit of a rolled ankle. The next from McClintock, she squares, takes a ball outside, ball 4. The B runners at first and second with 1 out. For the cleanup hitter, Paige Willman.
Got something going here, Charlie, for the Lady Braves.
Paige will bat from the right side. Where's the number 5? Any famous number 5s on the field with the lines on it?
Just somebody named Albert. Not too bad if you were the number 5.
Not bad for a 50-year-old. The first pitch by Willman, taken for a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Going to get that low strike today, but not the high one. Consistency is all that matters.
If you're a batter, I think you like that. Those high pitches sometimes are hard to catch up with somebody with good velocity like Skinner has here, and Womble's on the other side of things. 0-1 the count to Willman. Bat on her shoulder, now squares to bunt, and lays down a beauty of a bunt.
Good bunt.
Third baseman picks it up and has no play. It's an infield single. They throw behind the runner at third. Back in safely is Gingler, and it's the bases loaded now for the 5-hitter, Deegan Allen.
I was just going to say the shortstop and third baseman were playing very deep. I thought McCartney played deep in the top of the first. This shortstop's on the edge of the grass, Charlie. I'm not sure who she could throw out in that position.
1 away with the bases loaded, and Deegan Allen, the center fielder, at the plate. The 8th grader Allen from the right side stands more toward the front of the box here and takes the first pitch. It's a hot shot to the third baseman. Home out there, and that'll be the only out they'll have. So it's a fielder's choice that goes 5-2 for the second out of the inning. It was a hot shot, but the third baseman Shimkus did a nice job to bring it in through a strike to the plate, and it'll be up to Reese Ramsey to try to get this inning extended with 2 outs as she bats with the bases loaded in this bottom of the first. The first to Ramsey, taken for strike 1. Skinner trying to work out of an early jam here in the first inning.
Ramsey's grown a little bit since basketball.
Ramsey in from the right side. 0-1 the count. The pitch from Skinner. Foul ball back to the screen, and it's quickly 0-2.
Third baseman made a nice play. Nothing compared to what Nolan Arenado made last night, as he was the play of the game on ESPN today with that play.
Arenado, they usually just call that Tuesday.
Yeah. Wow.
No balls, 2 strikes. The count on the batter, Reese Ramsey, the 7th grader, in from the right side of the pitch. Swung on, fouled back as she got one up at the eyes, but was able to foul it back, stay alive at 0-2. 0-2 the count. See some fans out here. One guy twirling a bat around. He must be thinking he might get a pinch hit game here. Never know. That's weird. I don't usually see fans with bats that pitch. Swung on a miss, went up and got her to chase. And the Lady Braves will strand the bases loaded. We played an inning of sectional softball action. Pleasant Plains 1, Pikeland 0.
Does your child love to move and groove? Are you a parent who needs an hour or 2 to yourself each week? S&S School of Dance, located in Pittsfield, Illinois, is the place for your family. S&S offers a variety of classes in ballet, tap, jazz, tumbling, and more for children ages 3 and up, as well as adult tap and bar fitness for adults ages 18 to 99. Visit ssschoolofdance.com to learn more and register online today. You can also contact S&S via email at darcy@ssschoolofdance.com or via phone 217-285-4914. Come unleash the passion at S&S School of Dance. State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer is proud to support the PCS Lady Braves and wishes them the best in today's game. The team, coaches, parents, and community have much to be proud of. Do your best, and win or lose, we are proud of you. That message from State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer. Pike County Glass has been serving the local communities with high-quality glass service at affordable pricing for many years. We're now located at 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, next to Farm and Home Supply. We offer all glass services, including commercial installation, auto glass repair and replacement, and glass shower enclosure installation. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275.
Top of the second inning, and Pleasant Plains will send to the plate their 6, 7, and 8 hitters, and Anna Nessler, Paige Sowers, and Lexi Shimkus. They have a 1-0 lead and a run that they, sort of stole in that first inning of play.
Lady Braves had a couple of hits on a bunt and a good single. Stranded 3, but couldn't get one across the plate. Good defense by Plains. 1-0 Plains as we move to the top of the second.
Anna Nessler playing first base, batting in the 6-hole today to face Emma Wombles.
I said Anna. John said, yeah, these girls were born around the time Frozen came out. Makes sense.
Well, the cold never bothered me anyway, but here comes Nessler to the plate. She bats from the right side, holds it down at the knob of the bat, and takes the first pitch high and away for ball 1. Piper Henry's at first, Gingler at second. The shortstop's McCartney, and Ramsey is playing third base on the infield for Pikeland. The pitch high and away, and it's 2-0.
Tough not to get that pitch right at the letters, but that's not the strike zone today.
Willman in left, Allen in center, and the right fielder is Bailey Hill for Pikeland.
Allen's very deep.
The 2-0 delivery. Inside corner, called a strike, and it's 2-1. 2-1 on the batter, Anna Nessler.
Infielders have snuck in a little bit on the dirt here.
2-1 the count. The next. Swung on, foul back into the mask of the catcher, McClintock. She'll run it down.
I thought maybe Devin Workman got a little piece of that foul ball, but he seems to be just fine.
Yeah, you're wearing a mask. So after falling behind 2-0, now Wombles has got it back even at 2-2 on the batter, Nessler. And brings this 2-2 delivery to the plate. Swing, and a foul tip right back into the mitt of the catcher, McClintock, for the first out of the inning.
Second strikeout of the ball game, 1 walk, and the changeup was effective that time, was it not?
That it was. Good pitch by Wombles, and it'll bring to the plate Paige Sowers, the left fielder. Bats 7th, plays the 7th position, and wears number 19. Takes the first pitch outside and high for ball 1. There's a little dust in your eyes. How's that feel?
Good.
Feel the burn, baby. 1-0 the count on Sowers. Wombles spins it in her hand, delivers the next. High and away. She had to kind of get away from her that time, but it's 2-0.
26th pitch of the ball game that Wombles has delivered.
She threw a ton of strikes that first inning. A little bit more out of the zone here to start. This next is a swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. What she did to the last batter in Nessler, started 2-0 and then started pumping strikes again.
Haven't had much contact. Ball hadn't been hit out of the infield yet.
Wind picking up a bit here. It's blowing towards the batter, so if the ball comes in the air, it would blow it back toward the infield. There's a pitch high, couldn't get her to chase, and it's 3-1 on Sowers with Lexi Shimkus waiting on deck. Almost steps back to the back of the circle, kind of gathers her thoughts for a moment. 8th grader, the pitcher, the next. Right at the knees, and it's full now, 3-2.
Smart pitcher, seems to have good location ability.
1 out, nobody aboard here in the top of the second. The payoff pitch from Wombles to Sowers. Strike 3 called. Sowers goes down looking for the second strikeout of the inning. Third of the contest, and Shimkus will come to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs.
Fell behind 2-0 on 2 batters. That's confidence when you know you can come in when you have to.
Lexi Shimkus is the third baseman. She made a couple nice plays in that first inning. and doesn't offer at that pitch as it's high. Bats from the right side. We've not seen a lefty yet in this game, have we?
Nope. Womble's checking out to see if anybody will go for that high pitch, and so far Pleasant Plains been very disciplined.
And you got good velocity like that, why not? Get him to try to chase it up and away. Again, up and away, and it's 2-0. We've seen this before.
Play it again,
Sam.
Batters. Play it again, Sam. Let's hope we get the same results.
Lexi Shimkus is sitting dead red here, looking for something to drive, and the pitch is low this time. Nice block again by McClintock. And it's 3-0 with the number 9 hitter, Colby Strimskafer, on deck.
You're going to go to war. McClintock looks like somebody you want to go with. She's a tough one.
The 3-0 count now on the batter, Shimkus.
8th place hitter.
The pitch, swinging on 3-0. It's hit to the second baseman. Gingler bobbles, but gathers in time toward the third out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. Head to the bottom of the second. Plains on top, 1-0.
Damon Emmerich, loan officer at Great Rivers Bank, is a proud supporter of all area schools, teams, and student participants. Let Damon and the Great Rivers Bank team show you how easy the home loan process can be. Call Damon Emmerich at 217-285-4404. That's 217-285-4404, or check them out online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Frank and Joe Gary McCartney are proud to support the PCS Lady Braves and wish them the best of luck in today's game. It's great to see the many hours of hard work, preparation, and dedication are paying off in such a positive manner. Do your best and continue to dream big. Good luck today to the Lady Braves from Frank and Joe Gary McCartney.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
7-9 for the Lady Braves in the bottom of the second inning, trailing 1-0. It'll be Wombles, Henry, Griggs, and the lefty. Wombles steps in.
Throws right, bats left. Somebody knew what they were doing. Probably her grandpa.
And the pitcher, Skinner's first pitch is a foul ball chopped down the third base line. 0-1. We are on the outer banks of the Dot Foods compound here in beautiful Mount Sterling, Illinois. And the sun shining overhead, not too many clouds in the sky. Little breeze from left, and this pitch is low, gets away from the catcher, and the count even now 1-1.
Shimkus is really playing the fast pitch third base role the way it used to be played in the old town teams. I mean, she is 25 foot maybe from home plate.
Used to do that without masks on, too.
You betcha.
1-1 the count on Wombles. The lefty stands in the middle of the box. Has the hands back, ready to see this one. It's a swing and a miss, as she couldn't catch up to that one from Skinner. And it's 1-2.
High outside pitch, tough one to get, but boy, if you can stroke it down the third base line, you'd have a shot.
That's what the two-strike approach looks like now for Wombles. Where's the number 7? Bats in the 7 hole. Happened for Plains, too, the pitch. Popped up. It'll get out of play, foul down the third base side.
Nice job by the third baseman finding the fence, but that ball was well behind the dugout. The wind blowing that way, it's going to take it out like that pretty easy. Good crowd on hand today, Charlie.
Only one with a bat, though. 1-2 the count. Coming for him is Batman. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on in the bottom of the second inning. Skinner's next to Wombles. Low and away. 2-2.
Guess we could interview him in between innings.
And we've got Batman. Hello.
Why do you have a bat?
I don't know. Why not? 2-2 the count.
I'll ask Robin.
2-2. The pitch to Wombles. She hits a fly ball out to left center.
Ooh, look at it go.
It carries, and it's out into deep left center to the fence. Wombles on her way to second. She stands up with a double. And a leadoff double for Emma Wombles to start the bottom of the second.
That's against the wind, too, Charlie. That ball just kept going and going. When it left the bat, did you have any idea it was going to go that deep?
Without that wind, that ball clears the fence, I believe.
Yeah. Yep, might have been an HR if there's no breeze blowing.
That'll bring to the plate tall right-hander Piper Henry.
I was going to tell you Womble's the tallest person we'd seen bat so far, but now I'm wrong.
She was until now.
Piper's really turning into a good athlete. Man.
First pitch is low. Good pick by the catcher, Sloan Noble, to keep that ball in front and keep the runner Wombles at second base. Wombles has a pretty long stride on her, though. She can really get base to base in a hurry.
Played a lot of softball. That helps. A lot of knowledge out there.
1-0 the count on Piper Henry, third baseman way in here. And Henry hits it right at her, and what a play by the third baseman. And young Miss Lexi Shimkus. I mean, you want to talk about the hot corner? It was hot that time. She gloved and threw across. Play goes 5-3. Wombles does move up on the play and brings to the plate now Kinley Griggs.
Big thing, though, is she didn't look the runner back. She had plenty of time to do that. She just went ahead and made the play, and that allowed Wombles to go to third. And that tying run just 60 foot away.
Sometimes when you're a reaction player, though, you react and think, get rid of this thing in a hurry. Man, she did. So here's Kinley Griggs, the number 9 hitter, the designated player for the Lady Braves, trying to tie this game up. Squares to bunt, takes a pitch low and inside for ball 1.
Third baseman coming in so far that if you bunted the ball over her head,
if you could bunt it,
that'd be a problem.
Toward the shortstop position.
Yep. Or just slap hit the ball right there.
Yep.
Because the shortstop's going to third.
Griggs the hitter from the right side. That's with a runner at third and 1 away in a 1-0 game. The next. Swung on, fly ball. Out to the second baseman. She drops it. Wombles went back to tag. Now she comes to the plate and is in, standing on the error. So Griggs puts it in play. The second baseman and Strimskiffer had it pop in and out of the glove. She tried to kind of underhand catch that one. Her teammates come give her a pat on the back and say, hey, don't worry, we got you here. But what it allows the Lady Braves to do is score their first run of the game. This game's tied 1-1 on the Trucks scoreboard.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's Lincoln McCartney, 0 for 1, ground out second her first time.
The first foul back into the screen. She's aggressive on the first pitch, 0-1. So the Lady Braves manufacture a run a little bit there. Leadoff double by Wombles. Nice job by Henry to put the ball in play, get her moved over to third, and then a ball in play again by the 9-hitter Griggs. It's an error, but it's a run nonetheless. 0-1 to McCartney. Taken inside for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Honestly, you know, this is the kind of person you want at the plate right now. Somebody can put the ball in play. That shortstop is still very deep.
All the way back at the edge of the grass. 0-2 the count. Second baseman a long way away from the bag. Would be tough to get the force at second. The pitch. Swung on, and it's hit back toward the shortstop hole deep there, and they will get her out at second. What do I know?
I never would have guessed she'd been able to get there.
Play goes 6-4 for the force out on the fielder's choice, and with 2 away and a runner at first, Sophie Gingler comes to the plate. Gingler had a hit in her first at bat.
Shortstop, nice job on the backhand.
Yeah, very good job.
Will you start the runner at first now?
I don't think so. The pitch swung on, hot shot, fouled on the third base line, and Ariana White says, I'll get out of the way of that one. You know, back in the day, she might have tried to field that one, but she's gotten wiser as the age has increased. Don't put your hand down, it might hurt.
I'm going to tell you right now, Gingler doesn't mess around. 2 pitches, and she's hit both of them on the nose.
She's an aggressive player, good athlete is Sophie Gingler. McCartney's the runner at first, 2 away. Might want to put her in motion now, though. The pitch swung on a miss. Took a little something off of that one, and it's 0-2. Used that aggressiveness against her a bit that time.
I'm sending her this time because the worst case scenario, she gets thrown out. Gingler leads off the next inning.
True. 0-2.
Starting the runner here makes perfectly good sense.
Caden Skinner stares in for the sign. Back on the rubber and delivers. Went behind her on a kind of a floater that time.
Wild pitch.
And it allows the runner to move up to second.
Just a bit inside.
Took a lot off it. It just didn't have any kind of looked like a knuckler, didn't it?
Yep. You don't have to take the sign apparently on the rubber in softball because they don't.
Nope.
I thought you did.
The 1-2 pitch. High. 2-2. So now Gingler working the count. She's worked it back even after being behind 0-2. Let's see if she can get one to hit.
I might start McCartney here.
Skinner winds and deals. Swung on, fly ball out to center field. The center fielder on the chase and makes the catch. for the third out of the inning. Gingler gave it a ride, but the center fielder able to chase it down. We are through 2. Pikeland and Plains tied at 1.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Hi, this is Clint Weir. As a law enforcement officer, you trust me every day to fight for justice and seek the truth. You trust me to serve your family and your friends with compassion and understanding. And most importantly, you trust me to lead Pike County with grace and dignity. Now I'm asking you to trust me once again. My little brother, Gage, is running for Pike County Treasurer. As Treasurer, Gage will continue to fight for transparency and fairness to ensure that Pike County continues to be the best place to live and raise a family. You put your trust in me to serve my community. Now I'm asking you to trust my little brother, Gage Weir, to continue a legacy of quality and excellence. Vote Gage Weir for Pike County Treasurer this November.
Paid for by Gage Weir for Pike County Treasurer.
It'll be 9-1-2 for Pleasant Plains in the top of the third, let's call it. Colby Strimskiffer, Sloan Noble, and Delana Manuel on a 1-1 game now on the Truck scoreboard to face Emma Womble. So Colby Strimskiffer, the second baseman, the 9-hitter, steps in to lead things off here in the top of the third and takes the first pitch high for ball 1.
1 hit in the ball game for Plains, 3 strikeouts, a base on balls, and the Lady Braves have made 1 error.
Both teams with a single error in this game so far. The next to Strimskiffer is hair high, and it's 2-0.
Hadn't been there all day. Not going to be there any part of the day.
Nope. 2-0 the count. Yeah, you're trying to get her to swing on that one. Just a little weak pop-up. The pitch. Checks her swing. They'll check with the first base umpire. Says she did not go, and it's 3-0 on the 9-hitter, Colby Strimskiffer.
I did not think she went either, but 8-9 been 3-0 counts. Last one swung 3-0. 9
spots been tough for both teams today. The pitch. Walked her on 4. And Colby Strimskiffer gets on first with a leadoff walk and brings to the plate Sloan Noble.
Second walk of the ball game, 9-hitter walks. Here comes the top of the lineup. Grounded out to the pitcher the first time did Noble.
She is at the plate with a runner at first and nobody out. Might see her do a little bunting here possibly. Third baseman Ramsey thinks so. She's playing in. And the first. High, ball 1.
5 balls in a row.
Wombles steps back, wipes the dust from her hand, looks to the dugout, spins the ball. Now she's back on the rubber in the circle, ready for this 1-0 pitch. Swung on, foul, straight back into the screen, and it's 1-1.
Actually, the ball was out of the strike zone there, but you got a little help from Noble that time, swinging it and fouling it back right at us.
1-1 the count on Sloan Noble. She's the catcher for this Cardinals team in the sectional championship game. Been a good game so far. The pitch swung on, foul back right into the screen again, right at our camera here today. And it's 1-2. It's
one of those you see on the YouTube where it comes back and breaks the camera. We're okay, right?
Let's not try that, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know why you say things like that out loud. I wonder about you at times. Mostly times I'm awake. 1-2 the count on Noble. The pitch from Wombles swung on, foul back again into the screen. Good battle here by Sloan Noble and Emma Wombles.
He'd like to try the change up, but as aggressive as she is, she may hit the ball in the outfield. Haven't seen that happen yet.
Outfielders are straight away in all 3 areas. 1-2 the count on Noble. The pitch low, good scoop by McClintock. She fires it back to the circle, count 2-2. I'm not getting much past Josie McClintock back there.
Right fielder guarding the line a little bit.
2-2 the count, the next to Noble. Swung on, fly ball out to right center field. Center fielder comes in, won't make the catch. Then she bobbles it. Would have had a chance for the force out at second, but as it is, it'll fall in for a base hit And the first two have reached for Pleasant Plains in the top of the third.
Yeah, they
Elena
got
Manuel to the plate.
They got it clean. They got it shot because the girl that was running at first base had not left the bag yet in Strimskiffer. But it bounced hard on that hard ground out in the outfield.
Manuel in and squares to bunt, lays down a beauty on the third base line. The third baseman touches it, and it's a fair ball, and the bases will be loaded with nobody out.
That's a base hit. Second hit of the inning with a walk. Timeout as Coach White wants to go out and talk to her pitcher. That gives us time to tell you about Pike County Express on the newsstands on Wednesdays. They've been around since the mid-90s, I do believe.
1991 years after the year zero.
That's not the middle of 1990s.
You can pick it up on a newsstand near you or check out the digital edition. That's how I view the Pike County Express each week. It's very affordable, and you can read some good news from our friends at the Pike County Express.
Of course, we also want to tell you about LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. For all your hauling needs, call the Dunham Boys. And, of course, they've got Pike County Concrete, too. When you need concrete, it's not hard, folks, but the concrete is. Give them a call.
The bases are loaded for the number 3 hitter, the pitcher, Caden Skinner, for Pleasant Plains.
She had a base hit on the infield to the shortstopper last time. Manuel at first base has scored the only run.
Nobody out. The first pitch high from Wombles. Ball 1. Want to know the count and a tough situation here if you're Pikeland. It's trying to minimize the damage. The pitch swung on, popped up on the infield. Wombles says she has it. Infield fly. The batter's out. She's true to her word either way, and a big first out. Retires Skinner on the pop out to the pitcher and brings to the plate the shortstop, Aspen Katowski.
The first baseman, second baseman, and third baseman are all in. McCartney back a little bit farther. I think they're all planning on coming to the plate. She's a little deep to come to the plate on a ground ball, I think. Maybe not.
Katowski bats from the right side with one away now. The base is still loaded. Steps in and wants to adjust the batting glove, so calls time for a moment. Now she's back in the box. Wombles is ready to go with this first pitch of this at bat. It is high for ball 1.
Katowski had a good play in the last half inning on that backhand to get the force out at second. She flew out to the second baseman her first time.
Want to know the count. Wombles back on the rubber. Deals to the plate. Swung on, popped up, right side. Second baseman giving chase. Gingler can't get to it. It's a foul ball. Foul ball. Good effort by Gingler. It is a foul by about 1.5 feet. The wind helped that one get foul, and it's a 2-strike count now.
Yeah, not a chance for Piper Henry to be able to go back there when she's playing in, but a good try by the second baseman.
1-1 or 1-2 here,
1-1's what I thought.
All right, thank you. My clicker died.
High pitch on the first one.
Yep, the pitch. Swung on. It's a little looper into left field. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run scores. Willman has it. She throws it into the pitcher. And Pleasant Plains has expanded on the lead, 2-1.
Came back and took the lead here. Bases loaded. Third hit of the inning with a base on balls and an infield fly. 1 out now, and we go to Van Vedhuizen.
Van Vedhuizen.
I knew that.
Allie Van Vedhuizen is the right fielder. She bats with the bases loaded and 1 away here in the top of the third, and what is now a 2-1 lead for Pleasant Plains. The first from Womble, swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and another really nice job by Joseph McClintock just to smother that ball at the plate.
Last time up, she struck out swinging. 1 of 3 strikeout victims in the ballgame. We could use a strikeout right here.
And Van Vedhuizen trying to help her squad build them bigger lead. As she scores to bunt, pulls back as the pitch is way high, and it's 1-1.
It's one where if you could have fielded it, he wouldn't mind her bunting, but that time Ramsey was a little deep playing on the bag.
Remember how quick Van Vedhuizen got to first base on a bunt attempt, though? They don't mind having her bunt with 2 outs, was what they did the last time, or with the bases loaded.
She struck out the last time.
Squares to bunt again and bunts it right out in front of the plate, and this is going to be no communication between the third baseman and the pitcher, and it's going to be an infield single, and it scores another run. Allie Van Vedhuizen with a picture-perfect bunt and has helped the Plains squad expand their lead out to 3-1.
Still only hit 1 ball in the outfield, but making them play. That's what you do in junior high and high school both. Put the ball in play and make good things happen.
Here on a Nestler, out of the plate, bases loaded, still one away, and takes the first pitch high for ball one.
She struck out her last time also. 3 people in a row struck out the last time, and Van Vedhuizen, Nestler, and Sowers, who's on deck.
Maybe see you try to bunt here. What do you think?
I would certainly keep trying to bunt until somebody makes the play.
One away, the 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Big leads at first and second. I don't think you want to throw the ball down to second in this situation, but the person gets off at first, you might pick them off.
On an S, they're one of the only players sporting the sunglasses here today. She bats with them on at the plate. And sees this 1-1 pitch from Wombles. Squares to bunt, bunts it hard back to Wombles. Play at the plate, out. No chance at
now
first. Now you could see maybe possibly interference there.
Yep, sure could.
I think if McClintock could have been attempting to throw that ball to first, you could very easily have said interference.
Yeah, she'd been making an attempt to first on that slide. You would have called that out on an interference call, but you got to make the play to make it happen. 2
away now. Base is still loaded, and the batter is Paige Sowers. 3-1 Pleasant Plains on the Truck scoreboard. It's the top of the third. Pitch to Sowers. High, ball one.
It's a big out, though. Kept the run from scoring. A couple of bunt singles, a good base hit to left field, and a base on balls have attributed to these 2 runs.
Wombles has only walked 2 on the day, but both those have come around to score. The pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-0.
Just the place you catch that ball. He's called a load strike, but you're not going to get it when it gets that deep on the catcher.
It's pretty low.
Thought it was coming to the inside, and it went to the outside, so the catcher, McClintock, had to go out and get it.
2-0 the count. The next from Wombles. Swung on, popped foul. Back into the screen.
Plains girls are aggressive without having any strikes on. 2-ball, 3-ball counts. They've swung.
Paige Sowers is the 7 hitter. She's trying to break this game open here in the top of the third. Her squad's already played at 2 in the inning. Trying to deliver on a 2-out RBI. The pitch. Inside off the plate, and it's 3-1 now.
Important here. Throw a strike. It was inside, saw the catcher dive in for it. Of course, the people who are fans wanted it to be a strike. I don't blame them.
3-1 the count. Batman is still twirling away over there. The pitch swung on, foul out of play, and it'll be a full count. And you're about to see the most exciting play in softball. The bases will be loaded. 2 outs. And a full count on the batter, Paige Sowers. Everybody will be off as soon as they can exit their base. So a base hit might score 2 here. The payoff pitch, high, ball 4, and a walk around in to make it 4-1.
Now's the time you got to get things rolling. 9th person to bat in the inning, and the number 8 hitter, Shimkus, who grounded out to the second baseman. A lot of pressure for a 14-year-old young person out here playing, so Wobble's trying to recover from that.
Helps if you can start with a strike, right? First to Shimkus is popped up. It'll get out of play. Amongst the fans back here, and it's 0-1.
To say that Shimkus is aggressive, she swung 3-0 her last time and came up and took a swing at her eyes ball right there.
She must be one of those players that
kind of like Sophie Gingler.
Kind of a free swinger, huh? Not afraid to hit in any count. Probably a good stick here in the 8th spot. And she hits a hot shot up the middle. It's going to score at least 1. The runner takes the turn at third. The ball comes to the plate. It's high. It's going to get past the catcher. Runners will not be able to advance. It's a 2 RBI single by the 8 hitter, Lexi Shimkus. She moves to second on the throw, and it's now 6-1 Pleasant Plains. What?
Who's the runner? Is Sowers at third?
Paige Sowers.
Okay, I just was counting the runs.
6-1. 2-run score on the hit, and it brings to the plate Kobe Strimskiffer. She led off this inning.
Wombles had no chance of fielding that one, but she had the only shot there was, and that ball was hit hard to her glove side, to the second baseman side, and it went up the middle on a very good hit. Now you just have to recover here, get the out, and come back and tack some on your own. It's only the 3rd inning. plenty of time here to make a difference for the Lady Braves.
There's still a lot of game left in this contest. Credit Pleasant Plains, they've done a nice job in this inning, making things happen by putting the ball in play. This one's popped up. Piper Henry gives chase in foul territory, dives, unable to bring it in.
10th hitter to bat in the inning.
Strimskiffer walked in her at bat that led off this inning. And she came around to score. She bats now with a runner at second and a runner at third base. 2 away and an 0-1 count. The pitch from Emma Wombles. Swung on a miss, and it's 0-2. Big swing that time from Kobe Strimskiffer.
How you handle adversity here. Get this out, come back and tack some back on of your own.
0-2. The next is Strimskiffer. Couldn't get her to chase. Pitch is high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good waste pitch, though. That's knowledgeable pitching.
Trying to get her to go after that one up and out of the zone. Would not offer, however. And the count's 1-2. Oh, Batman just got told you might want to put that away. Swing, and a ball popped up. Going to land on the 10. Oh, nice play by one of the fans. Jennifer Willman came to play today. Didn't have her glove. She's not holding the bat either. Batman looks to be a right-handed batter, if you're wondering.
Got a bat about 29 inches long.
I'm going to guess dude never had a hit in his life. 1-2 the count and the pitch. Swung on. Chopper, going to be a tough play towards the second baseman. Gingler gathers and throws to first for the third out of the inning. But Plains does some damage. They score 5 in the top of the third, and we head to the bottom of the third inning. They lead Pittsfield 6-1.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Western Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Western Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Western Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Bottom of the third inning, 6-1 Pleasant Plains on the Trucks scoreboard. TRUX Trucks. Check them out on Facebook. They can help you with all of your diesel repair needs. For the Pikeland Lady Braves, they'll send to the plate 3, 4, and 5. Josie McClintock, Paige Willman, and Deegan Allen. 5 runs plated by Plains in the top of the third inning. Pikeland trying to get a few back here and stay competitive in this sectional championship game. First from Skinner, squares to bunt, takes a pitch outside, ball 1.
Got to remember, he's not calling that upper half of the strike zone.
1-0 the count on Joseph McClintock.
I think Batman would have swung at that one. He wouldn't have hit it, but he'd swung at it.
Not wearing batting gloves, a traditionalist is old Batman. The next to McClintock, that's high, and it's 2-0. Oh, he dropped the bat. Shoot, that's embarrassing. He's holding it on his shoulder down at the handle, though.
Probably one of the weirder things I think I've ever seen at a softball game.
Standing in the crowd, swinging a bat. Strange. At 42 years old. The next, way behind her. And it's 3-0.
I think if he went down and act like that hit you, if he's backed out, would have hit you, maybe.
3 balls, no strikes to count. On the batter, Josie McClintock. A leadoff walk started things for Plains in the bottom of the inning, and McClintock takes a strike right down the middle for 3-1. Paige Willman waits on deck. It's a dusty morning here as the wind blowing, picking up some dust. Doesn't look like the field Took much water from the most recent rain 6 months ago. This pitch is on the outside corner, and the count now full at 3-2.
Got an air can with some air in it. We can clean everything up afterwards.
Might need to.
Got to show your ID to buy that at Walmart anymore.
Just blow it off. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, foul off of McClintock in the box. Foul ball. And it remains a full count. She had not exited the batter's box. That ball came up and hit her on the leg. And it remains full, now 3-2 on McClintock. Skinner trying to get the first out of the inning. The pitch. Swung on, a base hit in between the right side. The right fielder will gather and throw it back into the infield, but Josie McClintock's aboard with the leadoff single.
Junior high baseball, a lot of times you'll see that right fielder come up and throw that person out, but with 60-foot bases, probably not going to do that very often. Nice job of hitting on that 3-2 count.
That brings Paige Wilman to the plate, the cleanup hitter. She's the left fielder. Bats with a runner aboard and nobody out in the bottom of the third inning.
She had a base hitter last time.
Paige is a good hitter. The first swung on, a chopper toward the first baseman. First baseman has trouble with it. Second baseman backing it up. Play at the first base bag, and she's out. Just out is Wilman on a chopper. It's a fielder's choice play that goes 3-4-3 for the first out of the inning and brings Deegan Allen to the plate.
Second baseman caught a break at the ball bounced right to her from the first baseman. Not a lot of range down there, but the second baseman, good range.
Sort of like when you're a receiver and the ball is tipped and it hits off the defender, and as you're falling down, it lands in your lap. We saw that last night. Here's the first bunt attempt by Allen. It's back into the screen for strike one on the foul ball.
Pitcher looked like she recognized and threw a high pitch, which makes it a lot harder to bunt, something like that.
0-1 the count with a runner at second base.
Allen on with the fielder's choice for last time.
One away. She bats in the number 5 spot, playing center field defensively. The right-handed batter takes this one high, and it's 1-1.
Can I tell you that the base umpire now, the positioning by the book doesn't appear to be what we're seeing. He's behind the shortstop to the third base side.
Maybe they changed the mechanics.
Whew. That'd be a tough call to first right now, wouldn't it?
It's a long way.
Have to ask the coach.
The pitch. Swing and a foul. They're going to call that a swing and a miss. And the runner will move up to third on...
I'm going to call it a straight stolen base.
Yeah, stolen base. 1-2. Ball did not hit the bat, and it got away from the catcher. And alertly, McClintock moves up to third.
I'd run on every third strike.
1-2, the pitch. High, 2-2. Nice job by Allen to lay off of that pitch. Good idea from the pitcher Skinner there. Trying to get her to chase. A high, hard one.
Big gap up the middle. Second baseman playing way over by first.
2-2 the count. Runner 60 feet away in the pitch. Swung on a miss. A big strikeout there. And there's now 2 away for Reese Ramsey.
She struck out swinging her first time in an 0-2 count. Hopefully she can put the ball in play and get that run in from third base. Runner at third is McClintock. Reached on a base hit.
Ramsey is the batter. Trying to get this 2-out RBI here. And the first from Skinner is a swing and a line drive. Shortstop dives, goes under her glove, and it's an infield single by Ramsey to make it 6-2.
Yeah, shortstop did everything she could to make the play, but that's a base hit. She was lucky to get a glove on it, and then the ball went out towards the outfield to center field. Here comes Womble, who had a big doubler last time. See if she could drive Ramsey around with that double.
Ramsey's got good speed at first base. Womble's in from the left side. A runner at first, 2 away in the bottom of the third. The first from Skinner. Squares to bunt. I gotta say she offers for strike one.
Got to pull it back a little quicker.
Pitch was pretty close to a strike two either way. I think it might have been a called strike had it not been an offer, so no big deal. 0-1 the count on Wombles. The next swing and a miss as she went up in the zone a little bit, did Skinner, and it's 0-2.
She swung at that pitch the last time before she drove the next one in that position all the way out to left center over the left fielder's head. She hasn't moved much.
Could just be setting her up here, you think?
Never know.
The next swing and a line off of the pitcher. The pitcher hits her pitching hand. The play to first will not happen. That hit off the pitching hand of Skinner, and she's holding the wrist now.
Yeah, she got hit right in the wrist, and I don't think we're going to see her probably pitch a whole lot more the way she took that pitch off her pitching forearm.
I mean, it was a hot shot off the bat of Wombles, and really kind of in self-defense as that ball was coming up to hit her up towards the face, put her hand up to stop it. Coach comes out, they'll take a look at her, and we'll step aside here for just a moment. 2 outs, runners at first and second on the infield single. Back after this.
When you have a financial question or ideas, you need someone to listen. A professional can listen and help provide insight. Andy Henry of Integrity Investments and Financial Services in Pittsfield can assist you to evaluate your long-term investment and retirement planning approach. Call Andy today to schedule a time to discuss your financial planning and strategy at 217-285-6441. That's 217-285-6441 for Andy Henry and Integrity Investments and Financial Services.
Well, Skinner going to throw a couple of warm-up pitches. She says she's all right. That is a tough young lady there. That ball was hit hard right off of her wrist on the pitching side of things. We'll have to see if that affects anything as this game moves forward.
The trouble is the longer you go on that without any ice on it or anything, it can start causing you problems, but hopefully it won't for her.
Piper Henry will come to the plate with runners at first and second. Piper is the 8-hitter.
Say a little prayer for her. She ground out to third last time. Pray for the pitcher, who is Caden Skinner.
She high-fived the shortstop, so she might be okay. That ball was hit hard. The first is a pitch outside, ball 1, just off the plate.
You put that right hand out when you're an umpire. It always kind of confuses me because it looks like he called a strike, but he did not. He waved it off.
Yep, giving the location, low and away. 1-0 on Henry. Next from Skinner. Inside, ball 2, 2-0, just missed.
Our good friend George, when he umpires, he go, up, just a little outside, I like it because you know where it's at.
Corner. Yep, he tells you exactly.
Almost there.
2-0 the count. The next to Henry. Swung on, pop foul right behind the fans here.
You know what they always say when they foul it straight back? You were right on it. Batman wouldn't have had a shot at it. Now he's doing a little weed eating over there with his bat.
It is still one of the stranger things we've ever seen. Grown man with a bat in his hands during the junior high softball game. He's thinking he might, coach, put me in. Coach, he's ready to play today. Here's a ball, hot shot, third baseline foul. And it's 2-2.
Coach White gave that a little olay.
Yeah.
She's had to be very awake down there.
I think Zach Ferguson's taught her some things. Don't try to fill that ball at third base. Now, the difference between her and Zach is she has a first base coach in Christy Hefner. And Zach, they never sent a second guy with them. Hard to get along with, I think. 2-2 the count on Piper Henry, the pitch from Skinner. Swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Henry going to try to hustle the first. The throw will not be made, and it'll be bases loaded for Kinley Griggs.
Got to give her a pass ball, do you not?
I hit the catcher in the mid. I would say so. So the base is juiced. 2 outs in a 6-2 game. And Kinley Griggs at the plate, who put the ball in play last time, reached on an error.
Second baseman had trouble with that one. Same play would played a couple runs with 2 outs. That'd be just fine.
Bases loaded for Griggs.
See how that arm's doing out there after that line drive by Womble.
6-2 the score, and the first from Skinner. Swung on a chopper, back to Skinner, off her glove, kind of nonchalantly picks it up, and it's going to be an error. It's going to play to run. The bases will remain loaded and make it 6-3.
That's a big run, and now you're back to the top of the lineup, and Lincoln McCartney, who ground out to second and reached on a fielder's choice.
She bats with the bases juiced.
Third inning's been tough for both teams.
2 outs.
8th batter to bat in the inning for the Lady Braves.
Skinner with the first pitch to McCartney. Swung on, hit out of the outfield. It's toward the right fielder. She comes in and makes the catch on the run. Does the right fielder, Allie Van Vedhuizen, to end the threat for the Lady Braves. But they're able to play 2 in the bottom of the third and make this a 6-3 score as we head to the fourth.
Midwest Snowing, your locally owned shaved ice business, is looking forward to seeing all of our loyal customers this summer. Come try one or all of our over 30 flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Natural line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to see our schedule. If you want to see us at your event, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer. Central States Fiber are the local experts for all fiber installation services. Central States Fiber is also now offering custom underground boring services and can assist you with in-ground dog fence installation. Call Tyler Hill and Central States Fiber at 217-491-2874. That's 491-2874 for Central States Fiber. Wishing the Lady Braves good luck in today's game. Allen Auto Sales is the place to go for all of your pre-owned vehicle needs. We make the car buying process simple and are here to meet all of our customers' needs. Allen Auto Sales is located next to Pizza Hut in Pittsfield. Call us at 217-430-6372. That's 217-430-6372 for Allen Auto Sales, saying good luck to the Lady Braves in today's game.
Top of the fourth now in a 6-3 lead for Pleasant Plains in this sectional championship game.
1, 2, 3 batters.
Top of the lineup to you as we approach the noon hour. 6-3 Cardinals, they plated 5 in the third. Pikeland came back with 2 of their own to make it a 6-3 score on the Trucks scoreboard in the top of the fourth inning. And it's Noble, Manuel, and Skinner.
I immediately went to the St. Louis Cardinal game when you said that. I knew they were starting at noon. But
are they?
Yeah.
Doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
One of those double hitters.
Split doubleheader. Pay twice.
The pitch swung on, foul down the right field line.
This young lady is 1 for 2 on the day with a base hit and a run scored. Ground back to the pitcher her first time. Base hit the last time. Went to the infield, and that was one of those bunts that they couldn't get fielded.
It was a big inning for Pleasant Plains last time. Started with the 9-hitter.
Just like Genesis, big inning.
0-1 the count, like Sega. Genesis?
No.
The next. High and away, and it's 1-1. I know, you're more of a original Nintendo guy.
Atari, son, Atari.
1-1 the count.
It really goes back to Pong.
The next. Swung on. It's a base hit over the outstretched glove of the first baseman. Bailey Hill loses her footing, but able to recover and get it back into the infield quickly.
That was a heck of a play by Hill out there, diving on that ball, not letting it get by her.
That'll put a runner aboard at first, and Delana Manuel to the plate. She's the center fielder batting second.
1 for 1 with a base on balls, scored a run in the first. Stranded at third last inning.
I think she's going to bunt here.
They've not been afraid to bunt. That's part of fast pitch softball.
Top of the fourth inning. The first and square and hits a little liner. So shortstop McCartney makes the catch, fires to first. Double play.
Boom, 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 boom.
6-3 on the twin killer there. And another $99.99 for Cardinals care, right? All right, maybe not, but Jack will give me $99 instead. There's 2 away, and that'll bring to the plate Caden Skinner.
What I liked from McCartney there is that ball looked like it was going over her head. She never gave up. Her timing was perfect on that play. Good hand-eye coordination. Made a great throw to the tall first baseman in Piper Henry and the twin killing.
Here's Skinner now with nobody on, and that ball catches the outside corner for strike 1.
Skinner is 1 for 2 on the day. Flew out to the pitcher in the third inning. Base hit in the first. She had the RBI
on Skinner. That was a big defensive play. Skinner trying to extend the inning. She swings and misses on a healthy cut there. And it's 0-2.
Skinner looks like a ball player, but that one hard for her to handle on the high pitch, as it is for about anybody that plays the game with a bat, except Mr. Batman.
Remember, she took a line drive off the wrist earlier. 2 outs. The next. Outside, just missed, and it's 1-2.
When that hand came out, I just went, ooh, I think he just called an out. But he did.
1-2 the count on Skinner. Wombles. Takes a deep breath, steps back onto the rubber, and delivers this pitch home. Fouled off and a really nice defensive swing. Do you see how her approach really changed from that 0-1 swing that was a big swing to that swing that's just trying to spoil that pitch?
That was a Willie McGee swing. He used to swing at those all the time. Had a double one time, bouncing the ball bounced in front of the plate.
I asked Willie, what would you do if they shifted against you? I'd just hit it where they weren't. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Got the catcher, McClintock. She'll run it down here.
High and tight. That's the pitch she struggles with. You got to come right back to that position, don't you? If you had that Uncle Charlie from the softball position, you could make it work.
1-2 the count on the batter, Caden Skinner. The next from Wombles. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Wombles gets the help from her defense on the double play, and then the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Plains on top, 6-3.
The team at Great Mortgage would like to wish good luck to Lincoln McCartney and the Lady Braves in their upcoming game. Good luck, girls. We are super proud of you. For all your home purchase and financing needs or refinancing, call Donald McCartney and his team at Great Mortgage, 847-727-9312. Great Mortgage can help you with all your home loan needs from Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Florida, Missouri, Colorado, and Arizona. Great Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Good luck, Lady Braves. Please give us a call at 847-727-9312.
Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the First Lady of Pittsfield, Christy Mendenhall, are very proud of the PCS Lady Braves. We know how hard you have worked, and it's great to see you chasing your dreams in the postseason. Play hard, show good sportsmanship, and you'll always be winners to us. Good luck today from Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and Christy. Outside Corner Decal Signs and Gifts is the place to go for all of your vehicle decal, storefront signage, and personalized gifts. Let owner Corey Wombles and the Outside Corner team help bring your ideas to life. Call Outside Corner at 217-653-3588 and make sure to check them out on Facebook. Good luck to the Lady Braves from Outside Corner Decals, Signs, and Gifts.
It'll be Sophie Gingler. Easy for me to say. Sophie Gingler. It's really not that hard.
There it is. There it is.
In the bottom of the fourth. 2-3-4 for Pikeland on the first pitch. It swung out foul straight back. Shook a good hack at that one. Let it go. Anna. Green jacket, gold jacket.
Changes everything.
0-1 the count on Sophie Gingler. I like the way she swings the bat. The pitch. Swung on foul back off the catcher, and it's quickly 0-2.
Now they've got some tape on that pitching arm, right? Or no, the non-pitching arm. Did she always have that?
Yeah, it's got
little
the card on it.
Ah,
the pitches.
The information for the offensive plays in the football game. I see.
That's right. Flank left.
Joe Kindred.
Spider wide banana.
43.
0-2 the count. Pitch to Gingler. Lays off, ball in the dirt. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Moose Lodge 420. Check them out for their Friday meals. New specials each week. The food's hot. The drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 on Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Crowd building up there in left field.
1-2 the count on Sophie Gingler, trying to get aboard to lead things off. The pitch. High, laid off 2-2.
Good at bat.
Sophie wears the number 6. It's a serious number.
Staying the man.
2-2 the count on Gingler. The righty. Chokes up just a hair. And this pitch from Skinner. Swung on a miss. Good pitch there. Strikeout is the first out of the inning.
Only the third strikeout of the ball game.
That'll bring to the plate Josie McClintock, the catcher.
Base on balls and a base hit. Scored a run last inning. Stranded third in the first. So she's been on base both times.
She's trying to get things moving here in the bottom of the fourth for the Lady Braves. The pitch swung on. It's a hot shot to the third baseman. She catches it on the line. And young Miss Shimkus has been impressive at the hot corner today.
Remember when we went to Taylorville to watch Little League and they weren't wearing those masks back then?
Megan Reithart killed a girl.
I mean, she hit a girl right in the face and broke the eye socket. It was nasty. I mean, nasty.
Yeah, flattened her face.
Oh, man. Thank goodness for the mask now.
The batter now is Paige Willman. She bats with nobody on and 2 away.
Wind has really picked up. That's why you can't see.
It's a little dust in my eye.
Need a little pirate patch there,
You
brother.
crying? It's dusty. 1-0 the count on Willman. Trying to get something started with 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back into the screen, and it's 1-1.
We're starting to be more aggressive on that high pitch, and the pitcher in Skinner has really picked up on that. She's throwing the ball out of the strike zone and letting the intensity and the aggressiveness get people out.
1-1 the count in the bottom of the fourth. 6-3 Pleasant Plains on the Trucks scoreboard.
Shortstops out there were Colton Wong and Edmond like to play.
Wong plays second.
I know, but that deep. Well, with the
Ooh, that ball came right over the top of the screen, and a lot of folks had an opportunity on it, but it bounced on the concrete. Lucky it didn't hit anybody, and it's a strike, 1-2.
little 29 who's on the roster but can't play because of the limitation of 18 players got that one for Pleasant Plains.
Why do they limit it like that?
Who knows?
1-2 the count, the pitch right down the middle. Strike 3 called, and Skinner works through that inning unscathed. We head to the top of the 5th. Pleasant Plains on top, 6-3.
Does your child love to move and groove? Are you a parent who needs an hour or two to yourself each week? S&S School of Dance, located in Pittsfield, Illinois, is the place for your family. S&S offers a variety of classes in ballet, tap, jazz, tumbling, and more for children ages 3 and up, as well as adult tap and bar fitness for adults ages 18 to 99. Visit ssschoolofdance.com to learn more and register online today. You can also contact S&S via email at darcy@ssschoolofdance.com or via phone 217-285-4914. Come unleash the passion at S&S School of Dance. State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer is proud to support the PCS Lady Braves and wishes them the best in today's game. The team, coaches, parents, and community have much to be proud of. Do your best, and win or lose, we are proud of you. That message from State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer.
Head to the top of the 5th inning, 6-3 Pleasant Plains on top, and they'll send to the plate in this inning. They're 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Katowski, Van Vedhuizen, and Nestler. Aspen Katowski is the shortstop, cleanup hitter for Pleasant Plains. She faces Emma Wombles to lead things off here in the top of the 5th.
Terry Wombles has asked me where you get these headsets because Kevin's talked to me. I can't hear him. She's wanting one of those.
Infield is even with the bags, except for the third baseman, Ramsey. She plays several steps in against Katowski. The pitch. Swung on a pop-up toward the right side of things. It will be caught by the right fielder, Bailey Hill, on the skin part of the infield.
Nice job by Hill taking control there and calling everybody off. Second baseman was struggling whether she thought she could get back there, but Hill made it much simpler by just calling everybody off.
1 out on 1 pitch. And the batter is Allie Van Vedhuizen.
1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout in the first, and base hit in the third, that big third inning.
Swing and a miss. Wombles blew it by her that time.
Might I add that those 5 hits in the inning, 4 of them were on the infield on bunts and just little dinkers.
Made things happen.
Yeah, I did.
The next on the 0-1 is popped out of play down the third baseline. And it's quickly 0-2. Wombles trying to make quick work of Pleasant Plains like Skinner did of the Braves the last inning.
Interesting, softball, baseball in high school and college, they don't really play the shift like they do in the pros. Guess they just don't have all those information sheets.
Well, they're not going to shift much next year.
Nope.
I heard they might bring an extra outfielder in sometimes. Oh, the pitch. That's a strike 3 called, and there's 2 outs.
Said she went, right?
I believe it was on the swing. There are 2 away.
It was kind of a funny little call. I don't know exactly how it went.
Dropped the hammer.
Baseball game's over. Did Brown County win? Or
I think Brown County won that one. 4-2, I think, was the last time I saw a score.
Good game.
Here is Anna Nestler, and she takes the first pitch high. First pitch that's been a ball this inning from Wombles.
How about Helsley the other night? 9 pitches, 9 strikes, and to save.
The immaculate inning.
Only 7 ever in baseball in the 9th inning for a save.
Really?
That's what they said.
A lot of stats in baseball. 2-0 now the count as that pitch is high.
As long as there's nobody here to call me a liar, I can go with it, right?
Used to be much smarter before Google. 2-0 the count on a Nestler. Swing and a miss. Good aggressive hack on that. It's the kind of 2-0 swing you want to take, though. Why get cheated?
Let it go. Let her fly.
2-1 now.
Coach is not ready to get right out there with her batting.
She didn't want her to pull it in her teeth, and now this is a ball that's a foul ball. Right into the mitt of McClintock, and it's even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. In the top of the 5th inning. Wombles has the sign and delivers. Low, full count.
Strikeout and the fielder's choice on the day for Nestler.
Essler at the plate. Paige Sowers waits on deck. She'd like to bat with a runner on in this inning. 3-2 the count. Wombles is ready, as is the batter. The payoff pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck her out.
2 in the inning, 5 in the game.
And we head to the bottom of the 5th. Pikeland coming to the plate. Down 3.
Pike County Glass has been serving the local communities with high-quality glass service at affordable pricing for many years. We're now located at 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, next to Farm and Home Supply. We offer all glass services, including commercial installation, auto glass repair and replacement, and glass shower enclosure installation. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275. Wildcat Car Wash, located in Barry, Illinois, wishes the PCS Lady Braves the best in today's postseason game. Owners Corey and Gina Sherman and their family are proud to support all of the area teams and organizations. When you need to clean your car, think Wildcat Car Wash in Barry. Go Lady Braves, we are very proud of you. Damon Emmerich, loan officer at Great Rivers Bank, is a proud supporter of all area schools, teams, and student participants. Let Damon and the Great Rivers Bank team show you how easy the home loan process can be. Call Damon Emmerich at 217-285-4404. That's 217-285-4404, or check them out online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
They'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Pikeland in the inning. Allen, Ramsey, Wombles. The law office of facing Skinner. And the first to Deegan Allen is a popped-up bunt. This is going to be a tough play. It's foul. Won't be tough if it goes foul, though, and it did.
Allen had to be careful not to run into it down there. That ball kind of was right in front of her.
Allen's got a long stride as well to the base. Got down the line fairly quickly. She squared the bunt a couple of times.
She's strong.
The third baseman is about 23 feet away from Allen right now.
Give her take an inch.
Shortstop is back at the edge, and the pitch. A bunt popped up. Shortstop gives chase. Good effort.
That'd be the catcher.
By the catcher, Sloan Noble. Shortstop gave chase too, but the catcher, Noble, was much closer on the play, and it's 0-2.
That's why that shortstop can play so deep. She's got range, and she can catch a foul ball behind the plate. Unbelievable.
Almost unheard of. 0-2 the count on Deegan Allen.
Welcome Mike Starman to the viewing audience.
Swing and a miss. Allen goes down on 3 pitches for the first out of the inning, and Reese Ramsey to the plate.
Might have made a comment about a catching coach for Miss McClintock and how that really has helped her.
I wonder who that could be.
Her mother.
Here's Ramsey at the plate. The first pitch is swung on foul back off the mask of the umpire.
Took a licking and kept on ticking. Devin Workman. Sometimes we yell, charge the ball when it hits you like that.
0-1 the count. Dust kicks up here as the wind picks up a hair. Skinner back to the rubber, and the 0-1 pitch to Ramsey. Swung on, popped up. Wind could play with this one. Second baseman says she has it, and she does for the second out of this inning.
Tough chance. That time she made the play.
Nobody on and 2 outs, and Emma Wombles to the plate. Wombles has a double to her name today.
Only left-hander in the game, huh?
Usually see somebody else who's been taught to bat left-handed and just slap it.
That's why that third baseman's so far in. Slap it to the shortstop.
Bottom of the 5th. First pitch is over but low for ball 1.
Notice how the umpire is setting up in a completely different place with the left-handed batter. There's no way you're going to be able to see that outside pitch with that angle.
Yep.
Not criticizing, just making a statement.
The slot, yep. Now Wombles squares to bunt and does offer, and it's 1-1.
Yep, that's an offer. You can pull it back, but when the ball's already in the catcher's mitt, it's too late.
Yep. A ball and a strike on Wombles. Looking to start a 2-out rally. The pitch from Skinner. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Wombles thinks she's struck out, but she has another strike to go. It's 1-2. A refocus here. Take a second.
She got a double with 2 strikes back in the second inning.
Yes, she did. Here, she bats with nobody on. 2 outs and a 1-2 pitch. Hits her on the front elbow. Ouch. She grasps at the elbow there. They will take a look at her for a moment.
So both pitchers. Wombles hit the other pitcher with a line drive the last time.
It's and she returns the favor, yeah.
She's 2 for 2, now hit by a pitch. So contact made on all 3 at bats.
She'll walk it up. We'll take a look at her, and we'll pause for this break.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. The road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher in Wombles is Macy Douglas. She's at first base. 2 outs, and the batter is Piper Henry. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch from Skinner. Pop high and out of play foul. Strike 1. Henry, the tallest young lady on the field today.
0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Grounded out to third her first time. Struck out.
Taller than her sisters, I believe.
Oh, yeah, by quite a bit.
The pitch. Did she offer? No, she did not. The base umpire agrees with you and I, and it's 1-1.
No. Say it loud.
A ball and a strike on Henry. Douglas is the runner at first, 2 outs. 6-3 Pleasant Plains, the bottom of the 5th in this sectional championship matchup. The pitch. High again, and it's 2-1. They'll throw behind Douglas at first, and she's back in. A little hop, skip, and a jump, and a good smile on her face as she says, Coach, I'm not really sure what I was doing there, but it wasn't really a slide. It wasn't really a...
Both Piper's sisters hit home runs in that World Series. Let's see her get one right here.
The guy in the blue shirt on the left field fence, how about?
Yeah, knock his hat off with a line drive.
Looks like a young Danny Graham out there. The pitch. High again, it's 3-1. And in jeopardy of walking the 8-hitter to bring Kinley Griggs to the plate.
Is there like brilliance flying off of him?
Tell you what, there's nobody that I can see predict plays in football better than Danny Graham.
I agree.
That's pretty good.
Comes from raising cattle.
He reads a lot of keys. That's right. 3-1 the count, the pitch. Swung on, deep fly ball, left field, foul.
Let's put a charge in that one.
That guy's not leaning on the fence anymore either. He says, I might be in trouble out here.
I think we had interference on the guy on the fence.
Piper Henry back to the box. She's going to tie her shoe.
Watch out for the changeup. Did you see him throw that right by Piper? That was unbelievable.
I think it was Coach White.
Yeah.
Rolled that ball.
She probably bowls on Wednesday nights out to Bowler's Universe.
Hey, speaking of, you can get Queen of Hearts tickets. Sports Hockey Nation, Wednesday night, 6:30 to 8.
Queen of Hearts tickets. Don't forget to get them.
Pot's up to $2,500 and some change. The pitch. Swung on, popped up. This is a high pop-up on the infield. The catcher goes over. Here in the first baseman collide, and the ball falls harmlessly to the grass for a foul ball.
In the pros, they give you an error, and you know what they usually say? When you don't get that out on that foul ball, something's going to happen. Let's see if we can see Piper do that. Making contact.
She gets new life. Is our count 2-2 or 3-2 here?
I have 3-2.
Let's call it full, in fact. The runner at first is Douglas. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the batter, Henry. Swung on, foul, and a good at-bat continues on here.
There's a guy out behind the right field fence, and he has a ball in his hand. Everybody's got something to do with the game.
He's getting ready to throw it to Batman.
Yeah, I don't know.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The next from Skinner. Swung out, high fly ball, foul.
Ooh, she woke up the fans down that left field line. Oh, did you see that throw back in?
Dude's got a terrible arm.
It was awful.
Listen, girls, if that's your dad, don't listen on him on how to throw.
Girls, you don't throw like that. Throw like the dad. That's what that would be the new saying.
That was a 3-hopper 10 feet away.
How the high cleared the fence with it?
That's right. Smacked that lady in front of him in the back of the head. Holy cow. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. 2 outs. Runner at first, and the next to Piper Henry is taken for strike 3. just below the knees. And we head to the top of the 6th. It is Pleasant Plains leading Pikeland 6-3.
Frank and Joe Gary McCartney are proud to support the PCS Lady Braves and wish them the best of luck in today's game. It's great to see the many hours of hard work, preparation, and dedication are paying off in such a positive manner. Do your best and continue to dream big. Good luck today to the Lady Braves from Frank and Joe Gary McCartney.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work a dot. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be a dot.
Sixth inning, 6-3, the lead for Pleasant Plains on the Trucks scoreboard. The sectional championship game here. Winner plays at 9:30 next Friday morning in Normal. And for Pleasant Plains in the inning, they'll send to the plate their 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Sowers, Shimkus, and Strimskiffer.
Winner of this game goes to Normal. The loser shows up for basketball practice for junior high because it started like 10 days ago.
Yeah, it's really weird how these seasons run into one another. Got to hurry up so everybody can start volleyball in December and practice for a month and a half before they play games after the new year. The first pitch of the strike at the letters to the batter, Paige Sowers.
Not sure we've seen a strike there all day.
We have now. We've seen it all. 0 on the count. Fans rooting Paige on. She takes a ball low. It's 1-1. Paige sporting the shades. Bats from the right side. Chokes up just a hair on the bat, about a half an inch.
John and Jacob Hull manning the camera down the right field line.
This pitch is low as it bounces off the plate, and slow pitch. That would have hit the mat. It would have been a strike.
Do you use that camera down the right field line much?
Only when the ball's hit in play.
There you go.
Have you?
I have no controls.
Didn't think so. 2-1 the next. High, and it's 3-1. And Paige Sowers trying to get on base any way she can. To start a big inning here for Pleasant Plains, she hopes. They had a big inning in the third, scoring 5. The next. Swung on a chopper toward the right side. The first baseman, Henry, knocks it down, gathers, steps on the base for the first out of the inning. That brings to the plate Lexi Shimkus. We used to have a representative with the last name Shimkus.
You bet. A senator. Senator Shimkus lived down in southern Illinois.
Not sure if a relation or not, but Lexi bats with nobody on and 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. The first run wobbles is a chopper back up the middle. Going to be a tough play, and unable to make it is the shortstop McCartney. I think Wombles actually might have gotten a hair of a glove on that one to slow it down, and then McCartney couldn't get to it, and that'll be an infield single by Shimkus.
Now we have Durbin and Duckworth.
Duckworth.
Tammy
Duckworth. Served our country, I believe, in Iraq.
Yeah.
Dick Durbin has been in the Senate since 1943.
Since Lincoln was president, I think.
Yeah. Right after the Queen was born. Here's Strimskiffer. She takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
Actually, I think he's the guy who beat Paul Finley as a congressman.
You don't say.
Okay, I won't.
Okay. Strimskiffer back in. She's the 9 hitter. Be surprised to see her maybe scoring a bunt here. She does not, and takes a pitch outside. Runner tries to steal second, and the throw is in time for the out.
What a tag by McCartney.
McCartney was in front of the base, but kind of let the throw take her glove right to the runner, and the runner is caught stealing for the second out of the inning.
The coach is showing her something. I guess they must have had misrepresentation on their little things on their arms.
Mixed up on the signs?
I don't know.
1-1 the count on Strimskiffer. The pitch outside, and it's 2-1.
Kind of likes that call. Puts that right hand out there and says a little bit outside.
Karate chop.
A little bit outside.
Karate chop. Pork chop. Hopscotch. The next. Inside, might have grazed her foot. Evidently not. It's 3-1. So this is Strimska. She's the 9-hitter, trying to turn over the lineup. The Sloan Noble with 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
Reached on a base on balls in the 3rd and then grounded out the 2nd in the 4th. No, that was still in the 3rd. My mistake. She batted twice in the 3rd.
She did. Messed up your scorecard, didn't she? The pitch is in the dirt, blocked by McClintock, but it's a 2-out walk. And how big was that caught stealing there? 2 away with a runner at first, and Sloan Noble to the plate.
Rather large, it was.
Sloan Noble. Maybe the only person I've ever heard with that name that has talent when it comes to hitting a baseball or a softball.
That's not nice.
The pitch, high, ball 1.
Noble's had to throw a lot of pitches today. A 6-3 ball game, or Wombles. Not Noble.
Noble's thrown none.
No. Not Justin. He helps cook at the Moose Lodge, so we appreciate it.
High, snagged by McClintock, and it's 2-0. Yeah, they'll be serving pork chops right now, in fact, on West Washington Street.
Wish we had some.
Well, you can wish in one hand, and, well, you know the rest. 2-0 the count.
I thought I taught you better than that.
The pitch, swung on, popped up. Right side, it'll be given a look by the first baseman, Henry, but it's out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Quite a crowd on hand.
Dandy.
And you know what's interesting? You came to Brown County and they didn't charge you. During the regular season they do, but IESA doesn't charge for the postseason regional sectional. Who knows why? 2-1
the count. The next. High. Outside. It's 3-1 with Delana Manuel on deck.
Because they went broke during the COVID. You thought they could have used the money.
IESA?
Yeah.
Yeah, nearly gonzo.
Yeah.
But glad to see him still kicking. Noble in, going to see this 3-1 pitch. It's in the dirt, blocked by McClintock, but it's 2 walks in a row. And will bring to the plate Delana Manuel.
Now really that important caught stealing.
Oh, boy. And
Base
Ariana
hit.
White's going to come out and talk to her pitcher. And as she does, we pause for this break.
Catch all the action at Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. Central football games every Friday on the big screen. 7 TVs to catch every NFL game all season long. Come enjoy a nice afternoon on the patio or listen to some live music on the weekends. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Rain City Addiction on the patio on September 3rd at 7 o'clock. Bags Tournament September 11th at 2 o'clock. Our Oktoberfest celebration will be September 17th with the Robert Sampson Band at 7 o'clock. Car show same day from 12 to 3. Get to Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
The meeting in the circle is over. Runners at first and second, 2 away. Delana Manuel steps in. And the first one from Emma Wombles is low again in the dirt. And a wild pitch going to allow the runners to move up to second and third now. So got that big second out of the caught stealing. Have walked a couple, now a wild pitch, and now 2 runners in scoring position for Delana Manuel.
Lined out the shortstopper last time. Remember that one?
That was a hard hit ball. The pitch from Wombles swung on, fouled off, 1-1.
You know, you have those batters when the pitcher's having a little control problem with the batter. You really want them to swing because you get in that part of your lineup, you get past them, you don't have as many people who are as aggressive and have the chance to do that. And this is one of those batters. 2-hitter.
1-1 the count with 2 away. The next from Wombles. Swung, no, not offer. In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Nice play by McClintock again. She's been tough back there today.
She doesn't miss much back there, does she?
No, she
2-1 the
does
count.
not.
Hitter's pitch here, the next. All right, down the middle at the letters, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning, and what is a 6-3 game. Be a big part of this game right here. The pitch. Swung on, base hit down the right field line. Hill dives, like it's going to get past her and go toward the fence. 2 runs in. On her way to third is the batter in Manuel, and she's in with a stand-up triple. Bailey Hill did all she could there to try to lay out and catch that ball. Goes past her outstretched glove, and Pleasant Plains extends their lead to 8-3.
Walks again. I think that's 4 people who have scored today on walks.
Tough.
It's kind of part of the game.
Skinner now bats, trying to help her own cause, trying to get another run across with 2 outs, and the pitch is a swing and a miss.
Base hit in 3 trips to the plate. Flew out to the pitcher and struck out her last time.
She has an 0-1 count. Next from Wombles to Skinner. Swung on. It is a foul ball down the right field line. Just foul. 0-2.
Hill gave it all she had on that last play, but just no way she was going to get to that one. It was right down the line.
I like the effort, though.
Yep.
You got to appreciate the effort there.
Very aggressive.
Well, and the other thing is even if she doesn't dive, that ball's still getting past her.
Sure.
So you like to take an aggressive approach. Maybe you come up with a big diving catch there. 0-2 pitch to Skinner. Low, and it's 1-2.
Really like to leave that girl at third base here and not let them plate that other run.
8-3 the score on the Trucks scoreboard. At the top of the 6th inning, there are 2 away. Skinner trying to tack on 1 more here. Next from Wombles. Swing and a slowly hit ball to the shortstop. Up and across. Piper Henry nabs it on the throw from Lincoln McCartney for the 3rd out of the inning. But Pleasant Plains able to extend their lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. They're on top, 8-3.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
For the past 4 years, I've had the honor of serving our community as the Pike County Clerk and Recorder. Within those years, I have completed the first ever internal payroll audit in Pike County history, increased revenue with the recording department with implementation of record availability, and administered and or written over $3.75 million in grant monies. I would appreciate your support to continue this progress, and please vote Roseberry on November 8th.
Paid for by the Pike County Republican Central Committee.
Timely application of crop nutrients based on soil test results and the individual yield goals is the focus of the agronomy team at Logan Agri-Service, Inc. Logan Ag delivers anhydrous ammonia, dry fertilizer, UAN, liquid starter, and our lineup of Logan Agri-Yield micronutrients direct from us to your field. Striving to get the right fertilizer products at the right place in the right field at the right time, that's Logan Agri-Service. For fertilizer and application services, call 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Kinley Griggs leads off the inning for the Lady Braves in the bottom of the 6th. Trailing Pleasant Plains 8-3 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. 9-1-2 in the lineup, and Griggs hits a pop-up on the infield. Second baseman settles under it. She will make the catch for the 1st out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. That brings the top of the lineup up in Lincoln McCartney.
0 for 3 on the day. Reached on a fielder's choice looking for her first hit, but she's made contact every time.
She plays short, also has a little pitching for the Lady Braves. She bats with nobody on and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch from Skinner. Squares to bunt, popped foul into the fence. 0-1.
Don't know the 7th grade, 8th grade breakdown of this team, but a lot of those 7th graders are very involved. They were 6th graders on that 7th grade state run.
Cartney is a 7th grader. Wilman's a 7th grader. Hill is a 7th grader. I'm not sure on Griggs. Everybody else would be an 8th grader. Not Reese Ramsey's a 7th grader. The next. Inside, I think.
Called it a foul ball.
Foul ball, okay. And it's 0-2.
He called it a foul ball. You know why? Because it was.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was weird that it wasn't called right away. No balls, 2 strikes. On the batter. Here in the pitch, high. Lincoln McCartney. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Now, if they call the foul ball on the second pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
No, it's 1 and 2. Fans are wrong.
They didn't realize it was a foul ball. It wasn't really vehemently called. There's a slow roller to the second baseman. She'll field an underhand at first. Play goes 4-3 for the second out of the inning. And coming to the plate now, Sophie Gingler. Gingler trying to get a little spark for her squad with 2 outs at the bottom of the 6th inning. They trail by 5.
She's 1 for 3 on the day. Stranded at third, back in the first. Struck out in the fourth and flew out to center field on a hard hit ball.
And the first pitch is popped up. The third baseman says she has it and does, as the Lady Braves go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the 6th. And to the 7th and final inning to play. It's Pleasant Plains on top 8-3.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Top of the 7th inning. And here come the
Fantasy Land.
The 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Pleasant Plains. Katowski, Van Vethuizen, and Nestler. To face Emma Wombles. Trip to the state finals on the line here.
This young lady has got a base hit and 3 at bats. Flew out to second and to right field.
And takes the first pitch high from Wombles for ball 1.
You remember, she flew out kind of in that second base area twice today. Doesn't look like it. Looks like she'd be a pull hitter.
Third inning where the Cardinals scored 5 runs on 1 ball that left the infield has been key in this one. Yep. 1-0 the count. The next. Low kind of slipped out of Wombles' hand, and it's 2-0. On the batter, Aspen Katowski.
Albert Pujols at bat with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. No score in the Cardinal game.
2 outs? I thought he was the 2-hitter. The next swung on. It's a base hit between the shortstop and the third baseman. Ball now gets away as it comes back in, and the runner moves up to second, and she's going to go all the way to third as the first baseman Henry has to chase it down. So it's a base hit to left and then a 2-base error, and puts a runner at third with no outs here to start the 7th inning. So the throw got away, coming back in. And all the way to third goes Aspen Katowski. Here's Allie Van Vethuizen, the right fielder. She's a good bunter. She will pop the first one foul for strike 1. Up 8-3. I think you probably see her swinging away here, although she has been impressive with the speed on the bunts so far today. The next to Van Vethuizen. Low, 1-1. Sun right over the top of the field now as we're quickly approaching the 1 o'clock hour. A 2-hour time limit in regular season games goes away in the postseason. Here's a swing and a miss on a pitch up in the zone, and it's 1-2. Take a peek at the runner at third, and Katowski. She was about a third of the way down the line. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Allie Van Vethuizen. Next from Wombles. Swing and a foul ball. Nearly hit the runner, who was not what I would call in foul territory there.
Oh, but the ball's got to be in fair territory when it hits her.
Just true, and it would have been. It just went foul right before the base.
Dakota Hudson pitching for the Cardinals today. Struck out 2 in the top of the first.
A lot of people probably coming in for the Cardinals updates. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Swung and line foul on the right field side. So Van Bethuysen having a nice at bat. So you've seen from this Pleasant Plains squad here today, a lot of at-bats that they foul a lot of pitches off, work the count. They worked some walks today. And if they continue to put the ball in play, that's how they've gotten to this 8-3 lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss as she got her to chase up in the zone for the first out of the inning. One away now, and Anna Nessler will be the batter. Anna bats from the right side, whereas lucky number 13 plays first base and trying to get her team their 9th run of the game as Katowski stands 60 feet away, takes the first pitch for a ball. Katowski stands ready down there just in case the ball would get away.
2 strikeouts on the day and reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run back in the third.
1-0 the count, the pitch. In the dirt, McClintock keeps it close, can have a play at the plate, and she couldn't get back to the plate in time, and on that wild pitch, that's going to score the run to make it 9-3.
Ball didn't get very far away, but the runner really got a good break from the base.
Katowski had been very aggressive off that base the entire time, and it paid off. Plates the 9th run of the game for Pleasant Plains. The count is 2-0 on the batter, Anna Nessler, with nobody aboard now and 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. 9-3 on the truck scoreboard. The pitch is a line drive foul down the first base line. Moves the count to 2-1. We will have football action for you this evening from Minden. 6 o'clock kickoff, pregame around 5:30. The pitch to Nessler is high and outside, 3-1 with Paige Sowers waiting on deck. Three and one the count. The pitch right down the middle at the knees. And Wombles has gotten the count to full now after being behind 3-1. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To the batter, Anna Nessler. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. It's the strikeout for the second out of the inning. Nobody aboard, 2 away now, and coming to the plate is Paige Sowers.
Six strikeouts on the day for Wombles.
She's really done a pretty nice job out there today.
She battled. Hadn't caught too many breaks.
And delivers the first pitch a bit high for ball 1.
Sowers caught looking back in the second inning and walked in the third and reached 3 unassisted on her last at bat.
Another count. The next is a good pitch from Womble, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Can't say Plains is, really driven the ball a lot of times. They've been very opportunistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hardest hit ball of the day probably was by Womble. So that was back in the first on that double, or second on that double. Here's a ball, checks her swing. I don't think she went. They might ask, and they won't. And it's 2-1 now. They are going to ask. The umpire says she didn't go. 2-1.
Very emphatically.
The next. Over but low, and it's 3-1. With Lexi Shimkus waiting on deck. Wombles back on the rubber. Brings this 3-1 pitch to the plate. Low, and it's ball 4. So a walk here with 2 outs, and Lexi Shimkus will bat. But first, Ariana White wants to come out and talk with her squad.
Gonna make a pitching change, I do believe, Charlie.
She's gonna bring McCartney in, so Lincoln McCartney will warm up. She'll come in from the shortstop position. Will Tell you about the changes when we come back.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
So, Lincoln McCartney is going to come in and pitch here for the Lady Braves. Wombles goes to the left. Paige Willman goes to right. Sophie Gingler will play short. Bailey Hill comes in to play second. And the batter will be Lexi Shimkus. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. 9-3, the Pleasant Plains advantage. So Lincoln McCartney with her first pitch of the afternoon now. The 7th grade right-handed pitcher delivers. Outside and low, 4-1. Different type of pitcher than Wombles. There's a little more velocity at this point. Next from McCartney. Slowly hit toward the third baseman. Third baseman will throw to second for the force out, and the ball gets away. The runner goes off the base. She thought she was out. She stays on the base. Mostly because her coach was running at her, telling her to stay. Can't cross that third base line. Coach, stay out of there. And that'll be an error. That puts runners at first and second. And brings to the plate Colby Strimskiffer. 2 away. The pitch. Over but low, ball 1.
Big lead down at first.
Lincoln McCartney brings the next pitch to Strimskiffer. It catches the outside corner. And the count even now with a ball and a strike. Update on Batman. Still got his bat with the old twirl. It's got a red batting tape on there. It's a blue bat, very Pleasant Plains color. 1-1 the count. The pitch. High, 2-1. What was Batman's real identity? Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Here's a swing and a foul back into the catcher McClintock, and the count even 2-2.
He's no Bruce Wayne.
Looks like his name might be
Clem Cadillhopper.
Chad or Sean, maybe. S-E-A-N. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. And the pitch from McCartney, who had her out in front. Batter just does foul back in Strimskiffer. And the count remains even at 2-2. Two on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the number 9 hitter, Colby Strimskiffer. Bats for the 4th time today, I believe, and the pitch. Foul ball off to the right-hand side. We'll do it again at 2-2.
Yep, had a base hit, 1 for 2 on the day with a base on ball, scored 2 runs in that 9 hole.
Pace of this game has slowed quite a bit. Was a little possibility of rain in the middle of the afternoon today, but it's been dry here so far. Here's a ball in the dirt. McClintock kept it in front. Runner from second will advance to third. Josie did a nice job. She knocked it straight down, but could not locate it. So it's a wild pitch, allows the runner to move up to third base. Runners at the corners now at a full count.
Had a turtle run by just a little bit ago.
Because of the rain?
Pace.
Oh. The pitch. Swing and a miss. McCartney gets the strikeout. And we will head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Pleasant Plains on top, 9-3.
When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today. Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
Bottom of the 7th inning, and for Pikeland, they'll have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters to the plate. In McClintock, Willman, and Allen. Ramsey would bat if anybody gets on base. Skinner's still in the circle. I'll tell you what, if you'd have told me in the 3rd inning when she got hit in the arm like she did that she'd still be in now. She's pretty tough.
Santa Claus there today.
And he about flew away with a tent.
Yeah.
Batman
saved today.
Now he's anchor man. And takes the first pitch, does McClintock for ball 1. He's anchoring that tent down that went flying away.
Santiago.
Batman, anchor man, odd. The 1-0 pitch. At the belt. Count is 1-1. Good pitch from young Miss Caden Skinner. 1-1 the count. Expect a fastball here in the pitch. Popped up, shallow left field. This one could be trouble. It is caught on the run by the shortstop. A really nice play by Katowski out there for the first out of the inning. Paige Willman steps to the plate. This Pleasant Plains squad, they've made a couple really nice plays here today.
Wellman 1 for 3 on the day with a base hit back in the first. Lined it over the third baseman's head.
She bats with nobody aboard and a single out here and takes the first pitch high for ball 1 from Skinner. Pretty good velocity from Skinner still yet in this contest. She's done a nice job. Really, both pitchers have done well today.
Yep.
Skinner's caught some breaks and wobbles, just really did. Here's a pitch high again. It's 2-0 on Willman. Two balls, no strikes, the count on Paige Willman. I think maybe you'd be taking down like this, and she does take a strike call. 2-1. Two balls and a strike on the batter, Paige Willman. Down by 6 here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Swung on, foul ball out of play. Count even now at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, the count on Willman with Deegan Allen waiting on deck. No one's back in. Skinner's ready in the pitch. Swung on. It's a line drive. Base hit into the right center field gap. Right fielder runs it down, throws it back in, and it's a runner aboard with 1 out for Allen. So Deegan comes in looking for her first hit of the day. And trying to keep things alive. You just throwing things at me?
Win picking up.
Les Allen, he's 2 for 2 on the day on the recovery of the lineup card. Here's a swing and a miss. They throw behind the runner at first base, and back in safely is Willman.
Thanks, Les.
Count is 0-1. Les has helped pick up a lot of people in his day.
Allen, record service. Yeah. Going with Allen Tire.
0-1 the count, the pitch high, and it's 1-1. ball and a strike. Looks like a good baseball game going on behind us as well.
I used to say Les carried the boys there at the shop all the time.
1-1 the count. Might not disagree. 1 out, runner at first, pitch, swing and a miss on a ball that Skinner took a little something off of. That time had Allen out in front, and it's 1-2. Hey, by the way, it's the mayor's birthday today. Gary Mendenhall, 55 years old, the old double nickel.
Where'd Christie take him?
I don't know. Chicago, I think. The pitch inside nearly hit her. 2-2.
Some municipal meeting or something?
Well, I'm sure. Up in Chicago. It's where it all happens up there, you know.
Go to Chicago, find out how to run Pittsfield.
That's right.
A lot like.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, we had the interim mayor right behind us, and Kevin Wombles. Here's a hot shot down the third baseline, foul. Don't worry, folks. You're in good hands.
Well, I'd say Kevin was a good choice. Him or Bill Grimsley.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. He says it was no contest, really.
The vice mayor.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count, the pitch. Swung on a miss. And now they throw behind the runner at first. She's back in safely, but Pikeland's down to their final out of the game and the season here. And Reese Ramsey will be the batter. Pleasant Plains feeling a trip to the state finals right in their fingertips here. The pitch, a ground ball to the second baseman. She throws to second for the force out. The play goes 4-6 for the third and final out of the game, and the Cardinals flood the field as they win this contest 9-3. The Pleasant Plains squad improves to 16-4. The Braves finish their season with a record of 19-4 on the season, and a fine job by everyone involved for both teams here today. We take you to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show where we'll have final stats after this.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair. Anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru. 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome back in the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Bottom of this one, a 9-3 win for Pleasant Plains over the Pikeland Braves. A game that Pleasant Plains played at a run of the first inning. The Braves came back, tied it up, and then the third inning was the backbreaker in this one as the Cardinals were able to plate 5 runs in the inning. The Braves came back with 2 of their own, but just never able to play catch-up in this contest. Plains tacks on a couple toward the end of the contest, and they win this one 9-3 to advance to the state finals.
Well, the Pikeland Braves scored a run in the second and 2 in the third. They had 6 hits on the day with 3 runs, 2 bases on balls, 1 hit by pitch. And that's their run on the day. Skinner is the winner. Wobble's the loser, kind of pitching a little tough luck. She had 6 strikeouts of the day, 6 bases on balls, gave up 9 hits on the day, and there were 3 errors behind her. 9 runs came the way of 1 in the first, 5 in the third, 2 in the sixth, and 1 in the seventh for their total of 9 runs on the day. Plains gets the win 9-3. Good job by the 8th graders from Pikeland. Congratulations to them. Of course, the 7th graders will live to play next year, and the 8th graders will move on to high school, but basketball season right around the corner.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, who Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the pitching today by young Miss Skinner? Really stuck in tough, even with that line drive off of the pitching wrist. And she gets the win in the circle today for her Cardinal squad, and they play in the state finals on Friday morning. That's going to do it from Mount Sterling. For John and Jack Hull alongside, I'm Charlie Hull. Thanking you for joining us for IESA softball action on Central Illinois Sports.